Your first time shouldn't be with just anybody. You want to do it with a great guy. It should be with a guy with beautiful, someone who really cares about and understands women. A guy who cares whether you get health insurance, and specifically whether you get birth control. The consequences are huge. My first time voting was amazing. It was this line in the sand. Before I was a girl, now I was a woman. I went to the polling station, I pulled back the curtain, I voted for Barack Obama.
The extraordinary new Obama campaign ad with Girls creator Lena Dunham talking about why she supports the president. It's getting a lot of attention, as you can imagine. It comes just 12 days before the election. And Battleground America tonight, let's bring in my all-star panel. Marjorie Clifton, CEO of Clifton Consulting. Christy Freeland, author of Plutocrats, The Rise of the New Global Super-Rich and the Fall of Everybody Else. And Republican strategist Kellyanne Conway. Welcome to you all. I can see you all watching that, obviously, for the first time in utter shock bordering on horror, ladies. Christy, let me start with you, because you don't really have a visible horse in the ring here. When you see the sexualization of the polling booth, do you feel comfortable with that?
Well, first of all, I don't have a horse in the ring or a dog in the fight because I'm Canadian.
And I'm British, so we're
there you go.
We can't be blamed for whatever happens.
There you go. I think, Piers, I'm just too old and not hip enough to really understand that kind of an ad.
Do you want me to jump in and explain
I think you're too smart to be so bamboozled by it. And the more sex we talk about in this campaign, Piers, the more insulting it is to women. I mean, they can do the math. Not everything has to be about biology. Barack Obama should be talking about why the extreme poverty rate is one of the highest ever recorded among women, how women have lost 860,000 jobs since he's been president. But he can't do that. He can't talk about the 23 million Americans who are either out of work or have stopped looking for work. So we have to resort to going on these talk shows and being a little bit too glib, I think.
Him doing that, or him continuing to support a candidate for the Senate who thinks it's God's intent for women to be raped and impregnated?
No, that man has apologized, and this is the President of the United States.
He believes what he said.
This is the President of the United States. He should be telling us what happened in Benghazi. We should know something about it.
I would like to hear, Kellyanne, what do you think about the rape comment?
I think he apologized, and I'm glad he did.
But is that, do you think he's right?
What he said.
Apparently he did. I saw the interview with Senator McCain, and Senator McCain said he's apologized for what he said, and he was trying to explain the way he felt. I don't know why we're talking about it. The gender gap is narrowing. You guys talk about rape, and Mitt Romney's winning women, so keep talking.
Well, I think it's an interesting topic, given the way these Senate candidates keep blurting out ridiculous things about it. But Marjorie Clifton, what do you think?
Well, I think what this ad speaks to is the fact that 56% of voters are women, and specifically in this independent swing vote that everybody's clamoring for, that is your demographic, that woman that created girls. She is in that 20-something voting block that's going to be absolutely critical. I mean, given the ratings of the show, we know it works. Personally, I would love to see the candidates doing laundry, taking care of my kids, ads that would win my vote, personally. But no, what we do seriously know is that women are won by economic issues, but we also
you say that, but let me jump in there, because although I always presumed that was probably the case, a recent USA Today Gallup poll shows the most important issues for women in 12 swing states. Get this: abortion, 39%, jobs, 19%, healthcare, 18%. So actually, in the crucial swing states, abortion is the hot issue, which I was surprised about, because a lot of women say to me, you know, it's important, but I'm more energized by jobs and the economy right now than I am about anything gynecological.
But Piers, doesn't abortion become an issue when abortion rights are questioned? Right? You know, abortion is not an issue in, you know, Roe v. Wade, 40 years old. So, you know, for my lifetime, abortion hasn't been an issue for American women, but I think abortion does become an issue. And I think, you know, frankly, having issues like abortion, having these rape comments come to the fore is a gift for the Democrats.
And Romney wants to fight 40 years since Roe versus Wade. It's an excellent point. In those 40 years,
but will it be 41 years if Mitt Romney gets in? Because people have this suspicion, that certainly with Paul Ryan, but Mitt Romney too, given his positions on this, and all right, he's flipped all over the place, but they have a basic belief that actually if he got the chance, as he has repeatedly said over the years, he would try and overturn Roe versus Wade. If you're a woman
Here's the best answer to that, Piers.
What is the answer?
Roe versus Wade has been around, as of January, it'll be 40 years of Roe versus Wade. We've had, in that time, 28 years of Republican presidents. 28 years of Republican presidents appointing people to the Supreme Court. We've had 12 years, if you count Obama's 4, of Democratic presidents. So then tell me, You've had all these Republican years, everybody always fear-mongering, and Roe versus Wade is the law of the land.
Well, the fear-mongering comes from Mitt Romney's own statements. Marjorie Clifton, I mean, you jump in, doing your job for you, but I mean, what do you want to say to that?
Well, I think there's another important thing, and the Obama campaign has been doing this. They've been painting reproductive rights as an economic issue, which they are, because when you talk about access to health care, access to birth control, and even this issue of abortion, this ability to control the number of kids we have, it is an economic issue for a lot of women, and affordability of birth control and things like that. So I think that is where there is an intersection. I think women do care about the economy, but as you guys pointed out, when Roe versus Wade and things like this come up, it is a pressing matter, and you know, Murdoch's comments could be kind of a gift to the Democrats.
What do you think women did this week? Did they fill up the gas tank or have an abortion? I mean, can we have the same conversation that America's women are having across the country?
Kellyanne, wait a minute. To live in a world where abortion is illegal, that if you are a woman, or if, like me, you're the mother of daughters, if it were,
but it's not.
that is a game changer.
The election's
no, but Kellyanne, that's why your comments for me are incredibly revealing. You saying, look, Republicans have been presidents, they haven't rolled back Roe v. Wade. No, but hang on, let me just finish my sentence.
Please.
And I do think that what Mitt Romney is counting on is that voters will decide he is a sheep in wolf's clothing. He is actually a moderate. He wouldn't actually do this stuff. And that is the message that you are putting forward. That's what Mitt Romney wants people to believe.
Nobody really knows what the hell he really thinks. But let's take a break, because I'm rather enjoying this. We're going to prolong this panel, bring them back after break for more of this, because they're clearly just about to, I think, have a fight.
No, Piers! That's a
We're happy.
If the presidents can do it, we can do it.